Welcome back, battle brothers and sisters, to the continuing adventures of the Slayers. We're in a good spot today. We've fully filled up our inventory. We've got some with crap to sell. We've got a bunch of money to begin with. We do need to buy a little food and some tools, but we've knocked out a couple pretty profitable and pretty straightforward and easy fights. So things are finally looking up a little bit. We're going to head up here to Natal Festa, sell our, I was about to say ill-gotten gains, but they were all legitimately obtained, so fairly obtained goods, and see if we can get our standard bearer guy, because everyone we've tried to recruit so far has failed in that department, and see about making some more money somewhere. Someone in the comments had mentioned instead of attacking that, not this one, the other orc location where we lost a few dudes, that maybe either there's a bandit party I could have fought or this bandit location. And I don't know. Well, hit the wrong button. But as I was thinking about it, it's like, aside from the bandit leader, my guys are pretty good at cutting through just regular bandit raiders now. They're not so scary. And marksmen are annoying, but once you get into melee, their abilities are kind of limited. I'm a little worried they have fortifications, so they may just sit back and shoot at me, but someone else had mentioned with the fight against the goblins, yeah, maybe I could just step back and they might come out after me. So that's kind of an intriguing one. I don't know if I'm quite ready, but even my weaker guys, level 3, they're starting to level up. So anyway, we'll head up here, sell our stuff, and see where it goes from there. So see you in a bit. Well, hey, speak of the devil, if that place has a bandit leader in it, we're kind of oddly, I said to go to Natal Festa, but it started heading up this way. I guess maybe it's shorter for some reason than coming down through here. Either way, we stumble across this little bandit party. Bandit party of 5 dudes, and one of them is a leader. That is amazing. We can very easily kill a marksman and a few raiders. The leader probably is going to have some awesome armor and may have a nice weapon as well. We're past day 115, and bandit leaders have a slight chance of carrying famed or named items as well. So, I mean, this is ideal. Now, we need to come in to look at our peoples. So the hammer, while the hammer might be useful for killing people quickly, if I want to get the bandit lord's gear intact, the hammer is probably not the way to go. Knives are the way to go, and I've got a decent number of them. This guy is 62. Guy is 61, 71, 68. I'm trying to see who has the most melee skill. So actually, you probably don't need a knife. This is obnoxious because I'm already full. I kind of wish I had sold my stuff. These guys are... Let's go check. Can I walk away? I can. So, hopefully I don't lose those guys. This is a bit of a gamble. But, even if it's going to be at a loss, if I can sell the crap I have, because most of it's not that valuable. Where'd that knife go? Whatever. We're gonna keep that sword, so we'll do this. All right. Come into here. It's gonna be at a discount. 14. It's not awful prices, but they're not good prices. And I probably don't need to sell a whole bunch of stuff, but I can get some of the stuff out of here, because ideally we'll get some good loot out of this upcoming fight. That should be plenty. And we should fix by that just so that we can repair our stuff a bit more. Let's check, see if they have any nets. I've been neglectful. I should be buying nets a lot more. They are amazingly helpful for pinning down certain targets that you really need to kill quickly. Or that are difficult to kill. Like if I'm surrounding that bandit lord, or bandit leader, I think he's called. He's a dangerous dude. You want to hold him in place. You want to make him easier to hit for your daggers, because daggers with the puncture ability have a penalty to hit. And you want to hinder him so he can't get away. All right. So our best dudes have knives. The bandits are over here. Ideally, I'll fight them in the day, probably, but it's not going to make a huge difference. What will make a difference is what our guys are equipped with. This guy, sure, I'll give him a hammer, I guess, whatever. Actually, some of my less accurate dudes that have a lot of fatigue, I might just give them axes. Why axes? Sometimes the bandit lords or leaders, or whatever they're called, they may have shields, and again, we're trying to kill them quickly. Normally, I don't recommend trying to chop up shields, but they could be hard to hit, right? If you smash the shields up, then you can just knife them more easily. And these guys, they don't have enough knives to go around anyway, so the two guys, and they don't hit very well, so just give them axes, let them chop the shields down from the bandit leader, and go from there. Flail man should have a flail, do some headshots if we're lucky. Theoretically, I could go in with the knives armed already, just so I don't have to waste action point switching, but I think we'll be okay. I don't think I have a whip to disarm him with. Let's just give these guys all hammers, or axes. We're fighting raiders, which axes are a good general purpose weapon against them anyway. And again, it'll allow us to just chop up his armor, or his shield, and then get to knifing him. So this is actually very fortuitous. The only trick is I have to make sure that the bandit leader dude doesn't get away. Oh, so a great sword. A great sword. Well, okay, the great sword is awesome. I mean, that's a great weapon to have, but he is going to be incredibly dangerous. Not having a whip, so he would be ideal whip fodder because I could just disarm him, especially if I surround him first. Then he's easier to hit, whip him, disarm him. He's helpless. I mean, just knife him down. I think his body armor, if it's what I think it is, it's not the male hauberk, but it's better than the regular male shirt like this guy's wearing. I think it's in that like a reinforced male shirt, which is okay. That helmet though is pretty nice. Well, this guy, of the other dudes, this is the only really dangerous one, so let's target him. That's a good hit. All right, we're gonna close in, I guess. This is going to be dangerous. The good thing is he can only take one step and swing, so as long as we stay... Now, they may have rotate, so he might be able to do some shenanigans, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, stepping back is probably a good call for you. Oh, well, that was painful. All right. Now we let the games begin. Had to be careful. He can do the split and swing and hit two people in a row. So I can't just step up to let people slide around. Because he'll hit the back rank guys and do a lot of damage to them. This guy is very dangerous still. The only thing he's lost is an ear, which slows his initiative. But he can step forward and hit my guys and do a lot of damage still. So we will target him and it will pay off. And then my ranged guy will probably focus on him next. Although I may just have my flail man here tie him up. Nope. Focus on those guys. Try to clear them out. This guy's the easier of the bunch. I want to be able to quickly kill these guys, so... Good, good, good. Whoa, whoa, I thought he had... Ah, crap. Well, what are you going to do? Spacing off. I'm going to wait. At least this guy will step up, and then he'll get a little bit of a bonus to hit that guy. All right, it's going to be a little dangerous, but we'll switch over and try to puncture him. That injury is going to help immensely. You, I'm afraid, don't have one, so you're just going to shield block, I guess. You can tie him up. Come up here and hit this guy. Yeah, decent little hit. Nothing incredible, but... nope, I don't want to hit him. I could come down here and help out with these guys, or this guy. There's only one. Okay. That's good. You don't have a knife. You're shield walling. I could have shield bashed him away as well. No, I don't think that was a shield. Yeah, he just tried to swing and hit the guy normally. That'll work. He is not gone. You're not going to have anything to do anyway, so you might as well finish him. You can wait. I don't want to bust his armor up, so we'll just do that. You can wait. We're going to get more people around him, especially once this guy gets in and lowers his resolve by 5. We can more quickly panic him to a run, which is ideal. Sure, do a headshot. That was horrific. This guy does not have a dagger, so he doesn't really need to get in melee. Instead, he'll come around to close off the back if necessary. Shield wall. Nothing for you. You can step in, pull out a knife. Ready to jank him next round. You can step in. He might just do a swing and hit 3 people, which would suck because that weapon hits pretty hard, but a swing does a decent amount of damage to everybody, while the one target attack does a lot of damage to one target. So in some ways, I would prefer him swinging and doing a moderate amount of damage to 3 people. Okay, now we can stab, though. Or we can miss and stab. Come forward a bit. Yep. So what do? You know, wreck that guy's armor a good amount. Wreck that guy's armor a good amount. Not a lot of health damage, though, because my guys are, A, beefy tanks, but their armor was unbroken to begin with, so it reduced a lot of the damage. You're good. You're good. All right, let's start stabbing him. Yep, he's fleeing already. So now the trick is just going to be completely surround him so he can't get away. You don't have a knife. You might, but it doesn't really matter. No, you don't. But now that he's closed in, he's just going to die. And what did he have? A great sword. Yep, that's a mail shirt as opposed to, what is this one? Basic mail shirt. Okay, that's what I said. It's like a reinforced mail shirt. Give me credit, man. The bassinet with mail is a nice helmet. That's the best one I've got right now. So that was a great haul. Not a great helm, just a great haul. And kind of a good basic introduction to surrounding and neutralizing key targets to get good loot. I mean, this pike, although I've got enough pikes for my people right now, pikes are valuable and they're good weapons. Is there anything else? That one's already... I don't even have to repair the bassinet. Wonder what hurt his mail shirt. I don't remember anyone hitting him. Great sword's a nice weapon too, actually. Alright. Well, that was fortuitous. Onward with the original plan to Nadelfesta, and we'll see where things go from there. So on our little travels, we spotted another brigand outpost, we'll call it. Brigand encampment, whatever. It has some marksmen, lots of raiders, and a hedge knight. Hedge knights are similar to the bandit leaders, kind of, well, I wouldn't say elite enemies, but they're not like champion elite guys. Typically, I would say they're probably tougher than the bandit leaders. They have much heavier armor. A lot of times they'll have very powerful two-handed weapons. Sometimes they'll have like a heater shield and like a fighting axe or a noble sword, top tier equipment. Again, kind of like the bandit leaders, the most dangerous ones have the two-handed weapon, but if you've got A whip, you can pretty easily disarm the two-handed ones and let your guys have time to cut them down. This location's a little bit better defended than the little tiny party we stumbled across. I don't know necessarily if I'll attack them next, but that's good to know. And Hedge Knights, too, can have famed and named items, so looking for our little trophies and things, that's a good place to keep in mind. That place had a leader, this one has a Hedge Knight. So, took a little bit of a gamble. Saw a squire on sale for for hire. Squire for hire for 600 gold or something. And again, I'm looking for a standard bearer. They have good good resolve, and he was cheap. Didn't have any stars in it, of course. Does have 46 range skill with 2 stars, which is not top tier for like a hunter. Poachers, I think, start between 47 and 49, so he's in that zone. So theoretically, he could be about as good as this guy. Also, he does have a star in melee and a star in fatigue, which are good stats. I think I was gonna make him. I was thinking about making him kind of a frontline dude, but actually, I think he'll end up being better as a ranged guy, which is a little weird. I mean, 59 1 star is good, but it's not going to be anything incredible. And I've got plenty of polearm guys. Doesn't have any stars in defense. He's not going to be great at melee defense as a frontliner. But if he becomes a ranged guy, I've got another crossbow. I could use another guy. Squires are a bit expensive for poacher level ranged, but I can put a couple points into the other stats and maybe make something out of him. So we'll give that a shot and see how it goes. Otherwise, not much else available here. We did sell our gear and got up to, I think we're at 4,500 after buying food and supplies, so not terrible. Alright, so I think we're going to go a little crazy here and maybe give this place a try. Some marksmen, which is what, 4 to 6, a little painful. Again, mostly if it's crossbowmen. The archers, regular range dudes, aren't as bad. Many raiders, which again, I'm getting a little more comfortable with just cutting through, and a leader. We bought a little bit of heavier armor. We were able to afford a hauberk. So, along with this helmet, Raymond here is pretty well set up. Everyone else kind of leveled up as well, so my front line is basically at 120-ish on average. The 2 guys on the ends are a little bit more heavily equipped, but they're the ones who get hit more typically. Leveled up our back guys as well. Okay, well, most of them. Just take a double check here. Discount double check. You don't want to go into combat with that garbage. There we go. That'll work. And our new squire here, gave him some extra learning, and he is equipped with a hardcore bow. more gun than he's ready for, but that's what we're gonna have to go with. I don't think I'm gonna take the hammer. The bonus to hit on these guys is still gonna be worth it, and the raw damage of the axe is gonna be better. These guys aren't wearing super heavy armor, the raiders at least, so I think the axe will be fine. And we'll stick with the axes and the frontliners. Again, just because they're good general purpose weapons against raiders. Except for him. I'll let him keep the hammer. We'll play it by ear, but I'm assuming the enemy is going to try to stay in their fortifications and shoot at me. So I will step back a bit and see if I can lure them out. And if they stay in there and they've got a lot of firepower, we may just retreat from the battle, but I'm kind of interested in just seeing how this one goes. So we're going to probe a little bit. 1 real crossbow. So actually, in some ways, this is good, because these crossbows have shorter range than bows. They can't reach me at this point. And theoretically, if I put my crossbows on the high ground, I can reach them. I got 14 dudes. All right, so here's their leader. Dreaded Carl. He doesn't seem to have anything exceptionally amazing as far as armor goes. I mean, that's a nice helmet, but it's like the lesser version of what Sigmund here has. And his armor, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but it looks very similar to, again, what Sigmund's wearing. Although the little padded gambizon peeking out from underneath, it's not white. It's kind of a brownish color. Either way, I don't think it's anything special. And his axe looks like a pretty typical two-handed axe. No reach, just regular melee choppy choppy. So we'll see. I may just absolutely destroy this guy with regular attacks instead of trying to stab him. It's a dangerous weapon. Again, I don't have whips to disarm him, and his equipment is not nearly as special as like that helmet was from before. So, all right, let's see what they do. I assume these two will shield wall, but that's just a guess. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to step forward with my archers, which I can do if needed. Step him forward and shield wall and see what they do. I mean, if they want to shoot at him on high ground with a kite shield, I'll probably be okay. You can come up here with him. Oh, well. I've only got one spot of high ground, though, so I guess that's not going to help. It's not great. You're good. No, they didn't shield wall. That's interesting. All right, well, my lesser dude, only 26% chance, even with a clear shot. Oh, but he got it anyway. He was blessed. Everyone else can wait? Yeah, I mean, there's no rush, I don't think. I mean, realistically, I suppose. They're hidden in here. Oh my gosh, that guy's one of my new dudes. Little ambitious there, Edward. Okay. Sure. I mean, you can go in there, I guess. You can go in here. We'll use the cover. It's like a real modern military operation. Now he's going to shield wall after being shot in the face. Oh. Okay. Oh, well, that guy got a surprise. I mean, I'm okay with how this is progressing now. This guy has no helmet and crap armor, and he's next to my flail dude. That guy's a little more dangerous, but I've got this guy nearby too. We'll wait. Actually, I've got their archer still, but he'll move forward to support him as he moves up. You can wait still. Who are we going to hit? Well, you're probably not going to hit anybody, let's be honest, but you're going to shoot at somebody. You might as well put another shot into him. You come up here and tie him up. You might as well come up on the high ground. Now you actually will hit somebody, potentially. In some ways, that was not ideal, but it was funny. So, you know, that's what's important. I knew I was going to push him away, and yeah. It still made me chuckle. So, you can come up here. If these guys do come around, this will be a nice surprise for them. You might as well hit this dude. Yeah, he's shield walling, but that's good. I think he's out of range of their archers. So you can move up, shield wall again. You'll come down here and take a headshot at him. Good. Sure, you can stay back here. You get protection from him. Standard bearer man. You've actually got a tough decision. don't know if you can inspire everybody. Oh, no. No helmet. No helmet. Let's all charge the dude with the flail. Brilliant. Sure. I'm going to keep hiding in the bushes here. Look, if you ever make a military fortification, you'll learn very quickly you're supposed to clear out all this stuff that blocks line of sight, that can conceal enemy avenues of approach. Our bandit friends here were not trained at the finest military academies, I'm afraid. Oh, that's not good. You know, I almost kept him back. I thought, well, he's going to be in cover. He'll be on the high ground. We'll be okay. Maybe he'll survive. Oh, I should have used thrown weapons. Oh, well. That guy is going to get wrecked by a two-headed cleaver man here. I think our work there is done. 23 and 23. Let's wait. All right, don't let me down here, Guido. I was talking you up something fierce there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, geez, a headshot in the armored dude. That'll work. That's a good hit, too. Actually, you should stay here because you're exposed now, so you want cover. Nice shot. That guy has a 26% chance to hit. 2 in a row. You're going to step forward. And why don't you hit that guy? Oh, he gets 45% chance at their leader here. He's a good target to hit. Okay. You're going to shield wall. You will actually step down and hit this guy. Headshot. And a regular shot. 32. Hit the 32 man. You'll step back here and cover the archers. Yep. Oh, jeez. Don't kill him. Don't hurt him, Hammer. Whoa. I guess I did kind of leave the middle open. All right, well. That was a good hit, but not enough of a hit. Oh, well, he's got the injured shoulder. Let's throw some javelins into our friend here. He won't like that, I don't think. Yeah, that's pretty painful. He liked it less than I thought, actually. I mean, I knew it would be unpopular. We gotta get away. It's got a slight neck graze, which isn't terrible. I want to kill that guy. I don't want to be on the low ground. So what we'll do is we'll... I don't want this guy getting shot either, though. So I'm going to shield wall here. He'll probably step down and just smash his shield. Best case, realistically, he may take 2 steps, end up here, and thinking he can tie this guy up. But instead, he's just going to get ganked. This guy will only have 1 archer with a clear shot at him, and it's going to be a light crossbow instead of this heavy one, so... But... Why? What is happening here? Let's try this again. Why can't... Oh. I was like, why can't I swing at these guys? Some stupid update I've been putting off for the last ever. All right, let's try to kill him. Oh, okay. Actually, let's try to kill him too. No, looks like he's gonna run. So we're gonna wait. Hopefully, when he flees, he dies, and then we can rush these archers, and that will make things a lot easier. This guy's already hurt, and I want to tie that guy up. So let's just step in and whiff him. That was disappointing. All right. Sure, we can tie up 2 guys there. We can beat that guy up. He is dead. Charge in. Charge in. If nothing else, this may panic him and make him step back a bit. Well, they did panic shoot. He hit pretty hard. I mean, 2 hits with a two-handed hand axe is no joke. Okay, well, I mean, if he's gonna... I mean, this is overkill, but... you might as well step up and you can help. We're gonna go up here and just hit him, I guess. Torvald is not my best swinger. He's just my best dodger. Yep, you're done. Thank you for your service. That's not a knife. That's a knife. I don't know how I'm going to do this, because he might get shot. Let's just step back now, I think. Hide in the bushes. We should be able to chop these... Come on, guys. You're pathetic. All right. Well. They're called dudes because they're not superstars, unfortunately. There we go. You can just hide. You can slowly bleed. There we go. You can stand around and look pretty. Torvald, doing a great job, buddy. Hey, my new guy killed somebody. That's going to be a little experience bonus for him. He'll appreciate. Finish that stupid guy off. Who'd he kill? He killed my standard bearer, who wasn't a real standard bearer. He was going to be a super awesome polearm dude. Till his life was taken too early. Too early. Oh, he survived! Ah, but with a weak heart. That's not a good one. See? Well, no. Even brain damage wouldn't have been great for him. So we did get just a regular great axe. Got some loot. Some rings. That'll be worth some money at least. Not a lot of gear. We did get his helmet. We didn't get his body armor, I don't think, because we beat the hell out of him. We do want to get those rings, though, because those are worth some money. I mean, how much is this worth? 90? In general, arrows are pretty much worth garbage, though, so we can get rid of those and pull these. So, not great. We did lose a brother, but, yeah, 40 health. Is 40 health worth an otherwise mediocre dude? Probably not. Probably not. You may have to... Oh, I don't think I've got... Yeah, I do. You may have to give standard bearer duties over to somebody else. And... I think I always say no. So we'll do that and see what happens. If it affects people's leadership at all. No. I was waiting to see if it said, like, you know, appreciated sending someone off, but nope. Screw that. If it's just a negative hit, a temporary negative thing, then they get nothing moving forward. Let's double check one more thing. Anything I want to keep or I want to sell, am I repairing? Okay, looks good. We're going to camp out here. Some dude. Oh, yeah. They just tell you stories. So if you care about the fluff, and the traveler wants to sit with you at the campfire, that's your cue. Alright, I think we've repaired everything enough. Let's see what kind of prices we get. The prices here weren't great last time. Yeah, we want a little bit of extra armor, though. Probably those 3 is sufficient. Don't need those anymore. I mean, if you've got enough goblin falchions, you don't need regular falchions. They're the same damage. They're just not as light. So keep the goblin ones. They're just better. Ah, I got another knife. We'll keep the scram saxes. I think most of my guys already have axes, so I don't need another one. Don't need that, don't need that. Probably don't need that, but we'll hold on to it. You might be thinking why I'm going to hold on to a giant two-handed axe I'm not going to use. That's actually a valid question. I might use it. Maybe. Okay. Do I have anything else? I do have a lot of crap. Maybe I need to buy a cart. Look at that, I'm more than half full. But you never know, this stuff could be useful. I need it all. What kind of people do we have to hire? Slightly more expensive squire. And that, you can see, I mean, 1,000 gold isn't too bad, but the daily upkeep of 22 does eat away at you a little bit. No. No, none of these guys are going to be standard bearers, unfortunately. This guy wants me to go down south and fight the southern kingdoms, which I'm not interested in at the moment. And I mean, I could potentially. They do have some more male hauberks. They're worth 1,000. They sell them for 1,500. So it's a pretty substantial price markup. But it's also a substantial armor upgrade for my guys, and that's how you keep them alive. You gotta invest. So we'll pick our favorites. Man, he is only 66. That's pretty bad. So guys in the ends who get hit the most, that's a good place to stick it. And then one of the things you can do is start just looking down the line who has a lot of fatigue. 97, 97, 96. So, I mean, I guess it's wild man, farmer. It's all beefy boys. So they can all take extra armor. Let's go with you. And we can give that armor. This is 110 durability for 10 fatigue over this guy's 115 for 12. So it's about the same protection. It's a little bit lighter, and this guy's already overloaded. And it'll still make sure I have this fear-producing cape somewhere on the front line. And we'll mix them up so they're spread a little bit. I don't think anybody else in the front needs that. So we can give it to someone in the back. You've got 92 fatigue, so you can take extra armor. We don't need that. Anyone else need a better helmet or anything? This guy has 93 fatigue and a average hat. He can take this better hat now. Which means anyone in the back. So, crossbows have a range of 6 tiles. His sight is 7 tiles. So, in general, crossbowmen can wear a helmet that have a reduction of 1 to their vision. Still get away with it. Night and things may impact that, but alright, so we can sell this. Keep keep one of those as a spare helmet just in case. Need to fight right away. Alright, I'm going to level my dudes up, and then I don't know. Then we'll discuss where we're going to go next. So here's a point for consideration. Actually, I'm going to cancel here so you can see. Alright, so he rolled he rolled really well for leveling up here. I got a lot of options on Torvald here. I was just complaining about how he doesn't hit anything, so we're definitely going to take the melee, right? I could take his melee defense. He's on the end because he's my highest defense guy, right? But, and I'd have to go back and look. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't say it clearly in the game anywhere, but I believe I've read that once you get above 50 in a stat, there's like diminishing returns. Like normally, if an enemy has, I don't know, 60 for melee attack and your defense is 20, he has a 40% chance of hitting you, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen somewhere if it's 50 or above, then there's diminishing returns. Every point above 50 is like actually a half point in all the calculations. I don't know if that counts for the full amount, like what he's at right now, 51, or if it's only in the actual raw stats, or if it only applies to some. You know, maybe this is an opportunity, educational for everybody. Maybe let's go look and see what I can find out. So we'll check out the old Battle Brothers wiki. Hold on. All right. Apologies for the delay. Not that you probably noticed since I paused. So I looked it up, and yes, actually, it appears to only affect defense. So normally, for melee, no, it just says defense in general. So normally, if someone has an attack skill of 80, or whatever, their attack skill plus all their bonuses, it's their attack skill 60 plus 10 because they have a sword, so it's 70, and then there's one dude nearby helping, so it's 75 because you get plus 5%. So 75 minus whatever your total defense stat is. So 75 minus 51 is going to be 24, right? So you have a 24% chance of hitting. But once your defense score hits 50, its effectiveness halved. So if my defense score is 60, I don't subtract 60 from my opponent's attack. I subtract the 50 and then half of everything above 50. So that's 10 more. It's going to only be 55 that's subtracted. If my defense is 80, it's going to be the 50 plus half of the 30 above it, so 15. So subtracting 65. Now, I mean, if you really want to pump somebody up to be really hard to hit, that may be fine. I mean, you get diminished returns, but you can still make a person very difficult to hit. However, this guy he's already at 51, so he has max ability, and he's got, if you notice, most of the time you don't have abilities that reduce the enemy's attack ability, which would be a kind of a way to get around that. But he has underdog, so he can't be surrounded as much. That helps. But since he's already maxed out here, this might be a good time to put points into his resolve, which is garbage, and just keep pumping up other stats maybe. So even though he got I think a 3 roll there, it's actually only a 1.5 roll in many regards. So I think we'll keep him at his location there. Now, my son came in. He plays a more elite style, so he was looking at the stats and my roll. He's like, "Oh, that's pretty good." Wait, he's level 8. Why is his melee score only 60? Wait, why do you have a farmer? Those guys are terrible. Cause I like farmers. But he was also thinking, well, instead of having a heater shield, you could give him a kite shield, which would drop his melee defense down 5 points, or maybe 6 because he has the shield perk. But then you get a big boost to his range defense, and then you could pump him up 1 or 2 more times on melee defense, and again get that to 50, but also get his range defense a lot higher. But as we've noticed, they don't normally shoot at him with ranged attacks. They shoot at, I've got other easier targets to hit. So we'll take the melee, we'll take the fatigue because it's always useful, and we'll take the resolve because he needs it. Perk-wise. I think I don't. Well, I love Berserk. I usually try to reserve it for the two-handed weapon guys or the polearm dudes in the back. The guys in the front, they're usually very heavily equipped, and they can't really utilize it very much. They just get tired too much. But Killing Frenzy is useful because if they do kill somebody, they get a bonus to damage on their next couple turns. So that one's always a useful one. Quick Hands and Bags and Belts is sometimes handy as well. Oh, he doesn't have Underdog. We'll definitely take that one, just to keep people alive. I like that one quite a bit. Polearm dude, well, we know what he's going to get. He's going to get polearm ability, He's still rolling minimal on range defense, which is meaning he's going to get shot, but putting 2 there isn't going to help. Putting points into this will at least help mitigate it to some degree. He can carry more armor and has more health. He will eventually have nimble, which will also help a little bit, but he doesn't have it at the moment. We will give him bags and belts, and now this won't encumber him, and he can carry more crap. Edward Feardude. Well, Mr. Feardude. I guess we go here, here, and here. He's not a dodge Feardude. He's just going to be nimble. So the resolve would help him. Ultimately it will, but realistically in the short term it's not going to be as useful as probably shield expert. His melee defense is 38. We give him shield expert, and now it's 43. There's a bonus of 5, so he's getting close to the 50 cap as well. He's only level 4. And my overpriced Squire Archer. I mean, he'll be getting what? I think he'll consistently get 4s. Is that correct? He gets 4s every level up. So, and then what else? Didn't roll well there. I mean, I could give him a little bit on this, but he's maxed out over here, so we'll take those while we can. And that should be good. Alright, well, we did lose one dude. That's unfortunate, but the next question is, where do we go from here? So I think we'll just head up to Neudorf, Ethelwald, Torfwall, look for contracts, and again do some more star search, looking for somebody to be a standard bearer for us. I mean, typically looking for someone who's got high resolve and some kind of combat skills. Again, squires, retired soldiers. It's kind of crazy, but maybe even another wild man. I mean, the wild men have slightly above average melee ability. They've got poor defense, so being in the back will help with that. And they have high resolve. They just don't learn as quickly, but, you know, they can still contribute. So we'll head up northwest here and see if we can find anything of interest. All right, so I had to make a hard decision. We came up to Neudorf. They had a 2-skull contract to clear a bandit camp to the southeast, which I had a feeling was going to be this one down here with the Hedge Knight. Once you take the contract, it recalibrates that location's difficulty based off of your party. And I kind of wanted to come back and get that Hedge Knight later, so I thought, no, I'm not going to ruin that. We'll just we'll carry on. Move up to Ethelwald. Ethelwald had a 3-skull mission hunting Shrats, which you need lots of axes for. And I've got a decent number of axes, but not good enough axes to take a bunch of Shrats on. And they're kind of like unholds. They hit really hard, and they still got a lot of soft dudes that could get smashed pretty badly. And unlike unholds, if they hit you, they push you away. You don't get away from the Shrat. They just keep hitting you. So, passed on that. They did have a wild man for like 560 gold. I was like, hey, we were just talking. They've got good resolve. I'll take a gamble. Well, it didn't pay off. He wasn't very good. And now I'm kind of desperate for money. No good contracts nearby. This one's going to pay 1230. So, okay, I'm backed into a corner. We'll take the contract. 1230 to clear this place out. Hopefully he'll heal soon. Hopefully he'll heal by noon today, and we'll have a full party to take this place on. Two skulls shouldn't be too difficult, right? And in fact, we'll camp out here a little bit until past midday. And it looks like his injury has healed. So that's at least one small blessing. What do they have? Okay, so I think previously it was some marksmen, mini raiders, and a hedge knight. Now it's a few marksmen, mini raiders, and a leader. This is ultimately an easier fight than I think was there, but not much easier. There's still a brigand leader, which is, well, potentially no slouch. And they have archers still with fortifications, but only 3. Well, 2 or 3. I mean, it says a few. So we'll go in here and try this out. I think everything else is pretty well equipped. Fortifications are a bit of a pain, but... Okay, so they do have a long-range archer. That's okay. Let me take a little drink here. So, what do we see? Similar to last time, we have a bandit raider, or a lord here with a leader. I don't know why I keep getting my terms confused. Regardless, bandit leader with a 2-handed axe. This dude, however, does have some nice armor, which both a helmet and body armor, both which I would like to have. He does have a kind of dangerous looking crew here with him. I mean, there's a lot of dangerous 2-handed weapons here, so I don't know necessarily if I can completely just hang out and shoot his people up and then take my time surrounding and knifing him, but we're going to do our best. 27. That guy has cover. 15. He'll wait. This guy, however, does have a pretty good chance to hit. Scramasax, I'm less concerned about. Actually, in some ways, I'm less concerned about this one, too. All my frontline guys have pretty decent helmets and good defense, even without their shield. Well, most of my guys in the front have good defense without shields. There's 1 or 2 newbies, so I think we'll still go for this guy. Oh, that opens up. That's kind of why I delayed. That opens up a potential shot for him now. You're good. You can shield wall. I mean, we got high ground here, so we're fine. Fine. I'm curious if they're cross. Hey, he did come out. So if he is unshielded, we will definitely shoot at him with our ranged attack. Hey, they haven't moved anyone up to protect him. This guy is not very good, unfortunately. But he is. If that guy is exposed next turn, my good archer will certainly put a shot into him. Yeah, that's why I don't like crossbows. They are dangerous weapons. And they did cover him. Shield wall. Shield wall. Well, we can try to kill this guy. That'll do it. And this guy does not have any shield, so he's an easy target. Let's go ahead and pick on him. Or fail to. As the case may be. Everyone else will just shield wall. And if they want to throw axes and javelins at long range... Oh, there's a third one. He's been hiding out. He's got a light crossbow, so he's not as dangerous, but... Wait. Alright, we can keep playing this shooty game. I think I'm going to win. Although you'll piss me off by hurting my good guys, but, you know. Yeah, you're a regular archer dude I'm not worried about at all. That's the only guy I'm afraid of. In fact, I'll probably move my axe guy back and just move this guy up onto the high ground. This guy will still have cover, so no big change. He's just hanging out back there. Okay, I was going to shoot that guy, but they're shielding him, which is the right call. Oh, that was pretty brutal. Let's take a shot at him. Oh, is he shield walled? He is. This guy is not, though. Still not hitting anything, Sigurd. I'm a little disappointed. I want you to know I care, but I'm a little disappointed. You're going to step back once the Axeman steps away. They're slowly working their way forward. It's kind of, damn it, stop it. You're going to step back. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Done. You're done. You're going to step up here. All right. Now they're shooting a new target. Oh, that guy's exposed, shall we say. Okay. I may actually wait. I'll let him shoot now because he's closer. Just because he'll need the bonus to hit, I think. Well, he threw it uphill and hit me. Oh, they exposed some of these guys. These guys are more dangerous, so I would like to take a polearm out over some dude throwing axes at long range uphill. Oh, I should have shield walled. All right, let's shoot this guy. And that's good. We got 46% chance to hit and did significant damage to him. My guys are getting a little fatigued with all the shield walling, but it's worth it. Done. 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 You're going to take a shot at this guy. 76% chance to hit's pretty good, but is not 100%, so everyone else can just wait, and we'll do it again. Who will win? They have more archers. I have better archers, and I have tougher troops, so they're going to run out of javelins very quickly, I think. All right, well, let's try this again. Shoot that guy. There we go. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to shoot again. Keep feeding him to the machine. I will take a shot at him. That's a good hit. You can see he's getting tired, though. All this killing works up an appetite. They're not charging in yet, though. I'm curious how many more of them I have to kill before they decide to come in. Because that guy is not in good shape. This guy's actually exposed, potentially. Not to him. This tree might be blocking this guy's sight. But, I mean, he would be a nice target if I can see him. That's actually an interesting move. I may move these guys down off the hill and just hit that guy. And once I get in melee, that may prompt some more movement. It's going to expose my guys to shooting, which I think is why he waited. Oh, okay. They may want to rumble. And that's good, because I want to as well. I'm getting tired of this. No. That guy I can wait another turn for. Let's see. Can I shoot that guy? He moved into range. I'm okay. I've killed enough people here. I think I can still overwhelm this guy. I mean, I could hit that guy pretty hard. 45, 53. Let's shoot him. And let's wait. If they move up close, he can switch to a throwing weapon and throw a javelin at somebody, which will do some significant damage. Yeah, go ahead and hit that guy. You can come up here, actually. Let's see what this guy does. Oh, you got a shot at that guy. And that's a good. That's 47% chance to hit. But you'll manage to fail. You'll wait here. You're fine. You'll keep shield walling there. Yeah, they did move up. Oh, sneaky boy coming out of the woodwork. Well, I can be sneaky boy too, coming out of the bushes. You're done. You're done. Oh, didn't quite finish him off. Hit him pretty well, though. You can shield wall. You can reload. I was calculating. I could throw a javelin and maybe finish that guy off, but I'm good. That guy is tired. He's been doing a lot of killing. So none of the archers are directly in line with him. So I could step down here and take a swing at him. Didn't kill him, but I did hit him. Oh, look how beat up these guys are. This guy chose poorly. That was just... I'm sorry. Oh, this guy's berserking and swing again. Just hit that guy. Let's hit that guy. So I do... It's going to be a little dangerous, but I do want to tie him up. You can come up here and hit him, probably. You can wait. You can wait. You can come up here and hit him. You've gone. You've gone. You can wait, and we'll see what happens up here. He's going to run. You can wait. You can wait. You will step down here and shield wall. I don't want him getting shot. I want him tying this guy up. And this guy, I think, is going to nuke him. So he just needs to shield wall and stay alive for a bit. He should be fine. Oh, he got away! I can't believe it. And he only hit the shield. Well, I suppose it can't. Everything can't be super success, right? Alright, well, this guy's engaged. So let's just start hitting people. Oh, no. You have a clear shot at that guy, which put the hurt on him. Let's do this and tie up this archer. That will protect a lot of my guys back here. You have a clear shot at him, which you flubbed, and you're too tired to reload, unfortunately. You come up here. You might as well just start knifing that guy. He's kind of slow, so maybe we'll get to hit him first. Sure. That's good. He just did a regular attack. Didn't do a shield split or anything. Let's just start killing these guys. You can come down here and hit him. You can hit this guy again, or try to, and then move up here for some cover. You can hit this guy. Oh, he's running. Well, he's already gone this turn, I think, right? Turn done. Yep. Shift to a knife and try to shiv this guy. Shank him. I guess you'll come around to there. Reload. You can shoot that guy and miss. You can finish him, I suppose, or at least attempt to. You, actually, let's come help down here. This guy is proving a little tougher than I anticipated at first. His turn is done. You can shank him. There we go. He's fleeing. That's excellent. I'm almost tempted not to engage this guy. I don't think he's going to run yet, but we've got enough oomph over here to take care of him, and I want to make sure he doesn't get away. So let's go there. Good. You can step up here, I guess. Alright, step up here and kill him. Is he going to run or not? Let's wait. I want him to come up and attack him from the low ground, and then he can switch to his two-handed orc cleaver and just beat the hell out of him. Because it'll be funny, and that does matter. Oh! He wasn't supposed to move there. I mean, not that it matters a whole bunch, but... we do... I do have to... Well, I guess... How am I going to do this? I don't know. I'm concerned this guy's going to try to run, and we'll do some damage to his armor as we hit him with our knives. Kurt. Speaking of knives, we need to make sure Kurt has one to switch to. If he doesn't, I don't want him hitting the guy with his axe. So, which one is Kurt? Kurt does not. If it's Kurt with a kite shield, it is. Kurt does not have an axe. So we'll switch, and he'll pull out his knife. So now, if this guy runs, he'll just get hit with a knife to lock him in place of his hand axe. Good. You can move in here and at least block that. He probably doesn't have a knife to switch to either. So hopefully Torvald here doesn't miss. Let's come down here and just throw a javelin at this guy. He didn't like that. We'll knife him some more. He doesn't really have any targets to go for anymore. He's tired. Didn't work. Didn't work. You actually go ahead and kill this guy, I guess. Because he's kind of threatening us. He did try to run, but thankfully he only got hit with a knife. So it only scratched his armor, so there's still a very good chance we'll get it. We'll run him in. He can afford to get a hit or two if necessary. And next turn, he'll be able to swing at him. That archer is still in. I'm surprised. In fact, let's make him pay for that decision. Or not, as the case may be. Edward does not have a knife, so he'll wait. He does. Sigurd, you're probably too tired. Can you throw an axe at the guy? There you go. Good job. I'm proud of you, son. I'm not proud of you. I guess we'll just swarm this guy with whatever we've got left. Yeah, he's in trouble. You'll wait. There we go. One shot, one kill. Anything of interest? So, light scale and a kettle hat with closed mail. So at least we got some better than Raider kind of upgraded armor and a couple items that'll be worth some money selling. No legendary items or anything, unfortunately, but can't always count on that. We will sell those or drop those. Pick up these shields. Get rid of this crappy knife and get that. Alright, so we've maximized our value. Theoretically, we're supposed to return to Neudorf, but realistically what we'll do instead is repair that, because good armor. Repair that, certainly. Repair the... Oh, that one's not damaged. Repair that. Repair that. Repair that. Anything worth repairing to sell. Got quite a few level ups, which is good. We do have enough tools, actually. It's going to take 50 tools to repair everything. We did take some damage and have some nice gear to repair. But we'll set up here by Natal Festa. Rest overnight. We may have an injured. Did we get anyone injured in that last fight? One dude. He got hit with a crossbow. So that will help him heal a little faster as we're encamped. We'll repair that gear. Rest a bit longer. And then hopefully this town will have better prices for us. 16. I mean, nothing special, but decent. Yeah, we'll sell that. I'm probably not getting an archer anytime soon, so we'll sell all those. I'm not going to use a long sword. We will keep the great sword. We will keep an extra pike. 5 Scramus axes seems excessive, but, you know, I go big or go home. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm not going to need this because someone else is going to get that, which will spawn another piece of mediocre armor to get rid of. And there. Got plenty of food. I don't need that many backup helmets, probably. And those will go into someone's inventory. Let's take a look. Who doesn't have a knife? You can take one. You can take one. There we go. Problem solved. And again, we're still at more than half our inventory is just stuff that we're holding on to for later. But everything has a purpose. Those are for shrats, and if I give a two-handed guy axe. But really, what are the odds of that? No time soon. I'm going to sell them. I could use the money. I don't normally use two-handed axes. I do use two-handed greatswords quite a bit, so we will hold on to that in case I get a good two-hander dude. They don't have any tools. I think I bought them all up last time I was here. I don't need food or ammunition or bandages. So I think we're good. All right. Well, we closed things out, I think, on a high note. Probably no new dudes here. We can always check. Yeah, these guys are a little expensive for a gamble on a standard bearer. So I'm not going to go with those. That's even a little expensive to gamble on a standard bearer. So we'll call it good for the day. Good luck to you in your adventures as well, and I'll see you next time.